Good morning, okie dokie. So we are on the way back to the farm. Chris and Nick will be there with me today. So Nick has been working with us down in Plymouth doing subcontracting, so it's very bright out today. I need to get some more prescription sunglasses. But he's been working with us in Plymouth because he's looking for a little bit of work as well. But we've decided to go out to the farm today to get some stuff done there. So we're going to go and try and get that one all finished off today. So lots to do. So let's do this. Okay, so Chris and Nick are sorting out these sockets at the front. Nick's gone all shy.
Hiya guys.
So yeah, we're just going to loop off the same supplies basically. So single phase supply to each roller shutter door. Like I said before, it's only a small little motor. So my client wanted the ability to have sockets at the front. So this is how we can do it for him. So you can have 3 sockets at the front here. So if he needs to work in this space, he can do so without running extension leads from the back. Because as you can see, we've got twin sockets everywhere. It's like every 3 meters, I think, in the workshop. So yeah, get those fitted there. I'm gonna fit these commando sockets over here. So we've got a 32 amp and a 16 amp socket on this wall. Over here. And then we've got the 40 amp compressor supply, which was running a twin and earth because I'm trying to save a bit of money on the job. So that'll be a 40 amp isolator there with a flex that goes out to the compressor outside. So yes. Okay, so we want to get this 32 amp and 16 amp socket fitted over here. So I've already got the holes drilled in the trunk in, did that last week. Just want to get the actual isolators and things all mounted up. So I've got 20mm galv couplers, brass bushes, 12 hours isolator there, and then offset will be each socket, much like we've done elsewhere in the workshop already. Cooler today. Nice though. My wife passed her driving test not too long ago, and well, 18 months ago actually now probably. And then unfortunately last week, the car went in the garage and it would appear to be knackered now. So we were off doing some car shopping yesterday. So hopefully we can get that all sorted out pretty quick because it's a bit of a nightmare because my wife uses it for the school run and things like that. So without it, it makes life very difficult. Oh my God. Put it on, and then you can start drilling out the actual isolators and sockets themselves as well. In fact, one of them's already drilled because we've moved it from another location. So we did have a 20 amp supply in here, which was going to get used for the vehicle ramp, but then we've decided to do away with that, put a new 30. This cough is killing me. New 32 amp supply in for the vehicle ramp so that they've got options for a bigger amp if they want, so we can still derate it to a 20 amp if we need to. And then I'll have that on back, Nick. Yeah, thank you, mate. Was the battery dead on it or?
No, I was screwing on, for the thing.
Oh,
you
cool.
want the 32 speaker or something? You know, a bit bigger for the back of the board.
Have a look in the back of your van, mate. There'll be something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a pack of Bosch favourites in there. Yeah, yeah, just go around the back of the shed. It's all good. We're agricultural here, mate.
Yeah, I'll check for you.
Yeah. what was I saying? Yeah, we've reused that 20 amp supply because possibly bigger supply for the ramp if they need it. So that's 20 amp supply we've then basically extended and brought around to use as this 16 amp supply. So that's a dedicated supply back to the board, but it does join in a whisker box halfway along its length. But yes, so that's where we've got that isolator from. It's been taken off over there and will be refitted here because I haven't got to buy one because there's no need for it. Don't like trying to buy things if I don't need to. And there we have it, 16 amp, 32 amp sockets and isolators. All in, terminated, push is done outside. Lovely jubbly. So, next job for me, got a 40 amp isolator to fit down for the compressor. And then I need to get over to the board and get this lot all terminated, but we'll probably have lunch between now and then. And because I need to go and get a few bits from the wholesaler. So, go and see what the boys are doing. So, Chris and Nick are around the back of these two cabins at the minute, getting these armours connected. So they've got a 16mm 3-core SWA coming over to each of these. What we've got then is whisker box, glanded off, storm gland. Storm gland. We've got 25mm Copex that goes through here then, rear entry into the fuse board inside, so we can actually strip this now in just to the inner cores and then take it straight through into the back of the board. Lovely, lovely. That one there is just a bonding cable that actually bonds the steelwork that is the fabrication of the building. So we're going to bunny hop that off of the, banjo to pick up that earth wire. Chris is doing the same on that one. And then I'll show you inside where the board is. So we've got typical cabin horrible little boards. So it's an Axiom, never heard of it. But if you can see there, we've got our 25mm Copex gland. So Nick's cables will come through there in a minute, terminate as our main supply. And then we just reconnect all of this, test through it all, make sure it's all good in here. So it's just some spotlights. There's a ring circuit in here. A heater, I believe. Yeah, there's a heater. Oh no, that's on the plug. That's on the plug. So, I expect there's a water heater. Is there? Yeah, there we go. Water heater. So yeah, we've got, what's that? There's a ring main, water heater, lights, and there's something else. There is one more circuit. There's a 16-amp circuit. For something. Might just be the CCTV separately. Should we look at the board? That's pretty tell us, wouldn't it? No. Oh well. We'll work it out. Hello, Grace. But yeah. So it's all coming on. Get back in that shed in a minute. Try and get them finished off. Hopefully we'll be wrapped up today with any luck. Pretty chaotic afternoon because we had a big lunch and we might have been gone a little bit longer than we wanted. So we're getting the two armoureds terminated. We speed the cabin, so they're all finished on that end now. Nick's just terminating the compressor, so the isolator's fitted there for the compressor. He's just putting an HO7 out to outside so that we can actually connect it. Chris has put the isolator over there for the vehicle ramp. I'm just over here at the minute terminating in the board, so I've put in the 40 amp circuit, the new 32, the 2 armors which will come up in, and Chris has just got to do a connection over here from where the old 16 amp supply came, over there. And then there's a little outside light that we're fitting as well, so they've got a sensor one, because they've got big floodlights, but they're all on a switch. They just want something there just as a bit of a deterrent for people. So yes, that's all sorted. What else have we got to do? There's a couple other little bits which I might have to pop back to do, but all in all, by the end of the time we leave today, we should have the 2 cabins up and working, the 16, 32, and also the compressor will all be working, so it's all good. It's not too bad. Well, there we go, another day done at the farm. The lads have just left. It's about 5:30 on Friday. Really happy with what we got done today, because we were a little bit up against it. There's a lot to do, but we managed to get sockets in on the front on the stanchions for on the roller shutter door supplies, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's have a quick look at those. So I said this in my last video. If you haven't watched that, go back and check my last video. So yeah, we've got a 13 amp socket on the door supplies because they're only a tiny little motor, but we've got a 20 amp supply to them. And the client wanted some power at the front, so if he needed it, he can use it. Because he's got now what is becoming a very, very user-friendly workshop. He's got air lines in, he's got water everywhere, power everywhere. So we've added in new 32 amp and 16 amp supply there. Down that way, there is the compressor supply. We've connected up the 2 cabins outside, so the offices. So the armour, I'm going to try and see if I can show you those quickly. Around the back, the armoured cables. The only trouble with doing this kind of work is look at how messy my van is. It's filthy. But yeah, these we've connected into the boards, so we've got armoured cables that come up the back. They're in a duct underground at the minute. It terminated into a whisker box with a storm gland, and then we've got a Copex that goes through the wall, so the 16mm cores go through in that Copex into the back of the consumer unit, and that's our main supply. And then we've remade off the consumer units inside because they were really horrifically done. The lids are all wrong and that, so I can't show you those, but they're, these are all made back off. We've just got to come back and do some labelling and stuff, but they're all, as far as I'm aware, as I said, we're all on and working, so we've got spotlights in here. They've been nice little offices for the farm, so I think one will be a lunchroom as well. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe because it really does help. And as I keep saying, 2,000 subscribers, we'll do that van tour, which gives me plenty of time to make sure it's something worth looking at, because it's pretty good in there, I must admit. But yeah, so thank you, and I will see you guys very soon.